start with the bungee kick. All right, bungee kick, you're gonna put your left knee on the platform and put the bungee around the right foot, hands on the carriage, keep the right leg bent, and then slowly flex the foot, and then kick the right leg up and then down. Good, perfect. So when you do the bungee kick, so hi guys, this is a 25-minute workout focusing on the glutes and on the core. So first exercise is going to be the glutes. So the bungee kick, so you're gonna place the bungee around the right foot, and you're gonna keep your hips and your shoulders aligned. Anna, if you want to, you can drop on your elbows if you want to, and then really focus on the glutes. Whenever you do this exercise, you want to make sure you keep the tension constant in the back of the right leg. And then what you're really doing here is you're pressing the heel to the ceiling, and you can really feel the glutes active. Nice. You can either stay on your hands or you can drop on your elbows, and then really feel this in the back of that right leg. Perfect. Nice. So that for the extra 20 seconds, and then we're gonna go into the same exercise with the leg straight instead of the leg bent. Good. What happened to the music, guys? Nice. All right, on the next one, perfect. Keep the leg straight, and now kick the leg straight up, perfect. For this one, go ahead and move your left knee on the carriage. Perfect. Left knee on the carriage, and then move your hands on the floor. There you go, perfect. So the reason here I have Anna moving forward is because what I want to do is I want her body to be further forward on the micro, so that the bungee is not totally at an angle and it's more vertical. Because if the bungee is at an angle, then she's going to overwork the lower back and the hamstring. And what we really want here is we want that bungee to be lifted at a vertical angle. So Hannah, you can actually move the carriage out a little bit if you want to, and then hold it with your foot. There you go, that's better. Now you feel this more in the glutes? You feel, yeah, but now I can see it working even better. Good. So you see now the bungee is almost vertical, and if you can see the glutes, it's popping out more. So whenever you do a bungee kick, either with the leg bent or the leg straight, make sure that the bungee itself is perpendicular to the ground. Good. On the next one, we're gonna go into the spider kick. So now we're gonna go into a red spring. So go ahead, drop the bungee. We're gonna add a red spring. We can keep the yellow, you can keep the white spring. Okay, so you do the spider kick, you do the spider kick facing, the studio sign. So you're gonna keep your left knee on the platform. Nope. So if you look at the animation, right over here. Yep, the other side. So left knee on the platform. You know, you're facing the same direction. Left knee on the platform, hands on the floor. There you go. Hands on the floor. There you go. That's it. Perfect. Good. Well, so that's the beauty, and I think I'm glad this is happening right now, because the way I designed the micro is so that you can do the same exercise from multiple angles and multiple positions, and they're all different and they're all great. So there are multiple ways to do the spider kicks, and here we're going to show you 3 ways. So this one right now, you have your left knee on the platform, your right foot on the carriage. The spider kick is a lateral move, pressing from the right heel. We have 1 red and 1 white spring, I believe, or just 1 red spring. Oh, you took off the white, okay. So just 1 red spring for Anna, good. And now we're gonna go into spider kick number 2. So go ahead, Anna, move your left knee on the ground. Perfect, so now left knee is on the floor, keeping the right foot, and now we have a different angle. So the handles here, we should probably have to remove the handles. The handles are kind of in the way, but that's okay, just keep them right here, that's okay. And then slowly pressing the carriage out with the right leg. So when you do the spider kick, essentially you don't want to move your hips. You want to keep your hips right behind the shoulders, and this is a lateral move. You're going to bend the legs, and the right knee is going to ride right over the right shoulder. all these R's. Yes. Slowly pressing the carriage up the right foot. Beautiful. Keeping the left hip right above the left knee. And then again, as you press the carriage up with the right leg, you're not shifting your hips, you're keeping your hips centered. You have another 30 seconds. Good. Feel that now? Yes, good. So this is a great routine to basically shape your glutes. And then everybody always has the emoji of a peach. So if you want your ass to look like a peach, this is actually a fantastic routine because we are attacking the glutes from multiple angles, from multiple directions, multiple positions. And now we're gonna do the last spider kick. Then now you're gonna turn around, and now you're gonna put your right foot on the platform and the left knee on the carriage. So that's the one you wanted to do first. There you go. That's it. So this is again the same exercise, except that now your secondary mover is your left knee is on the carriage, your primary leg is on the platform. So you have multiple ways of doing the same exercise, and that can be very confusing for people at home. So this is why I want to do a series of videos. This is what we're doing, a series of videos to show you and to explain you how to use this machine. Because you can use the machine in so many different ways. There are so many applications. You know, we already have on the website 400 exercise just for the micro, but we already have an extra 400 exercise that we can add on. It's just like, so it's just incredible, everything you can do with this machine. So earlier I was talking about the tempo. So we want to keep that same slow tempo. And I do a tempo of 4 counts. So it's 4 counts on the way out, 4 counts on the way in, to the beat of 127 beats per minute, which translates in about 8 to 10 seconds on the way out, 8 to 10 seconds on the way in. So we want this very slow movement, this long duration, and that's to strengthen, tighten, and tone the muscles. Very nice. On the next one, we're gonna go into the core, and this is called the Sea Serpent. So for the Sea Serpent, we're gonna drop the red spring. Yep. We're gonna put no whites on that one, no springs. And then you're going to put your feet on the carriage and the elbows on the floor, right over here. Yeah, elbows on the floor. Excellent. And then go ahead and straighten your body, move your carriage. There you go. Perfect. So this is like a plank position, right? So from that position, you can hold it there for a minute. Or what you can do, you can just move the carriage side to side. And this is what we're going to do. So Sea Serpent is a core and oblique movement. So you slowly move the carriage back and forth. And again, I'm not looking for a very wide movement of the carriage. I'm just looking for the carriage just to move back, to move forward and back. I'm just looking for the initiation of the movement. You don't have to go very wide. I recommend to not use any spring on this one because you don't have to do it the other side. Now, oh, you feel that? Good. If it gets too challenging, you can get on your knees and put your knees on the carriage. Or on this one, if you want to, Anna, you can come up on your hands and then go back down on your elbows. Kind of do a up, up, down, down. You want to show that to people? Yes. Bring your elbows down and then put your hands back up. So that's another variation on the Sea Serpent. We'll keeping the carriage where it's at now, and then just drop on your elbows and then back up on your hands. Oh yeah, I think that abs and arms workout got to Anna, because I see the triceps are like fucking shaking like crazy. You got 20 more seconds, and then we're gonna go back into the glutes. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Stay on your elbows. There you go. Nice. By the way, this is an amazing oblique exercise. If you guys have the micro at home and you have not tried this, or if you have the Rhino, at your house, try this exercise with the Rhino. Fantastic. Rhino micro, fantastic for the Sea Serpent. All right, bring the carriage back in. And now we're going to do the entire sequence on the left side. Very good. Maybe it is a good thing that today I messed up the third workout, so we only do 3 instead of 4 workouts. Flex the foot, and you're going to kick the heel straight up and then down. So again, if you look at the bungee, we want to keep the bungee as vertical as possible, as perpendicular to the ground as possible. We're going to flex the foot as much as possible and kick the heel straight up to the ceiling. We're not going to bring the left knee all the way down, because if we bring the left knee all the way down, we're going to lose the tension in the bungee, and I don't want that, because I want to keep constant tension on the muscle, on the glute the entire time. So when I do a bungee, usually I'll do about a minute to a minute and a half. Remember that the glutes are a very powerful, a very strong group of muscle. It takes a lot for the glutes to fail, okay? The glutes is a very powerful group of muscles, so you can go at it as much as you want. We have 20 more seconds, and then after that, we're gonna go into the straight leg bungee kick. Now, what's the difference between a bungee kick, bending the leg, and a straight leg? It just has to do with just the orientation of the body, and I like the two together. Sometimes I do the straight leg, and then when I do the straight leg, I do also a hamstring curl. So it works the hamstring a little differently. Go ahead and move the right knee on the carriage. Put the carriage out. Yeah, perfect. Hold it out with your left foot. Now, so your right foot, keep the left leg straight. And then keep the left leg up. Yeah, that's it. Beautiful. Just like that. Excellent. Very nice. And same thing over here. See, Hannah is not moving the left leg all the way down. She's really keeping it at the upper range of the muscle contraction. Good. Very nice. So this is also going to work the hamstrings, right? But the primary focus here is, of course, the glutes. Perfect. Very nice. And this is going to focus a lot on the upper part of the glutes. Nice. Good. And then see how she's holding herself on the carriage. So this is why I designed that bar that goes all the way around the carriage, called the Ring of Fire. And the Ring of Fire is all the Evo 1, now the Evo 2. It's on the Mini Pro, and all the future line of machines that I'm going to create, all are going to have the Ring of Fire, because it's actually the best handle you could ever have on the carriage. And it's just something I should have done years ago. Didn't think about it. And then one day I realized, you know what? I need a bar that goes all the way around the carriage. So there you go, Ring of Fire. All right, we're doing them good? Yes? All right, after this one, we're going to go back to our 3 spider kicks with the red spring for left side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, drop the bungee. So look at the screen over here. We're going to put 1 red spring. 1 red spring. Yep. Right knee on the platform. Hands on the ground. Left foot on the carriage. And this exercise actually being very, very popular. I see a lot of people on Instagram, Facebook, doing this movement. And if you can look at just Anna's shape over here, it's a great, and then by the way, Christian, you had a, there you go, right here, that's it. You can really see exactly what it's working, right? The gluteus medius, gluteus maximus, right over here. Perfect exercise. This gives you a phenomenal contour of the glutes. So it gives you a nice round outside shape, okay? Again, you know, you don't have to do this exercise forcefully. If you want to increase the muscle mass in your glutes, you could do the same exercise, but then lift with a lot of explosion, sort of propulsion, like this, you know, just like you're kicking it. But we're not doing that, because what I want to do, I'm not here to put on muscle. I mean, I love putting on muscle, trust me, okay? But the Lagree workout, it's about shaping, it's about contouring, it's about defining, it's about the toning, the sculpting. That's what we do. So we're enhancing the shape, we're tightening the muscles. For that, you have to go really slow. Okay, on the next one, Anna, go ahead and move your right knee on the floor. So now by moving the right knee on the floor, we are changing the angle a little bit. So now the left foot is at a different level than the right knee. That 5.5 inches does make a difference. And now you're gonna get even more glute activation. When I work out, I often do the same exercise at multiple angles, because in my mind, I'm basically just stimulating and I'm shaping the muscle a little differently. Some people in the fitness industry say it's nonsense, an exercise. You cannot change the shape of your muscle no matter what exercise you do. I don't know. I don't feel the same, you know. I like to approach the same muscle from different angle, doing different exercise, because I really think that those exercises, you can actually shape the muscle itself. So the verdict is still out on that, but that's what I think. And so when I design my routines, I will repeat an exercise just from different angles, just to get a deeper simulation, if you can call it that. All right, so keeping the left foot on the platform, the carriage, slowly pressing the carriage out. Anna's having a fantastic form over here. Oops, sorry, I keep getting to the shots. My big fat ass always gets in front of the camera when you guys want to see Anna working out. There you go. But she's got great range of motion, good extension, very slow. Actually, I think the red spring over here could be a little more. This is an exercise that, don't be afraid. You can actually do this exercise with a lot more tension. Anna coming back in, and now we're going to turn around and go into the third version of the spider kick. So now we're going to put the right knee on the carriage facing me and the left foot on the platform. How you feel? You okay? Okay. So remember, right knee on the platform. Yep, and the left foot on. So right knee on the platform, left foot. There you go. That's it. Of course, you can blame it on anything you want. But for people at home, I would recommend to try to do these 3 exercises, and you can actually do it any order that you want, by the way. So when I pair exercise, of course, based on the muscle groups that are working, but also what many times I'll do is I'll do a primary mover static, and then that primary mover static become a secondary mover static. And then the secondary mover that was stabilizer becomes a primary mover. And I play a lot like this. So let's say the glutes is holding, now it's pushing, and vice versa. Love this pairing. I think it's highly effective to change your body, to control the body. All right, 5 more seconds. And then we're going to remove the springs, and then we're going to go back into the sea serpent. We're going to bring the carriage back in. Remove the red spring. And for the sea serpent, you can be facing the audience again, no problem. This time you can put your knees on the carriage, yes, and hands on the floor. Good. You can put your hands, yeah. So now if you do the sea serpent and you have your knees on the carriage, it lessens the intensity, because now you have a lot less weight to hold in your abdominal muscles. So now it's a lot easier to do. So for people at home, and I should have probably said that earlier, if this is the first time you do a sea serpent, you should probably do it with your hands or elbows on the floor and your knees on the carriage. If I had a body cam over here, you could literally see Anna's obliques working from side to side right over here. And you can see the obliques, but more importantly, you can see the lats. And this exercise integrates the obliques with the lats, with the transverse and rectus abdominis. It's a great exercise. Personally, I haven't really seen this movement done much. I've seen some variations of this with the ball or the Bosu ball, but this is better. Again, if you don't have a micro, if you have a skateboard, if you have a Rhino, which we sell also on the website, you will be able to do this version. This is a great exercise because this is probably one of the best exercises to really stimulate your obliques, because your obliques basically give you lateral support, and this is a lateral exercise. So when you train the muscles the way they were designed to function, that's when you get very quick results. These type of movements right over here can shrink your waist a couple inches in 2 weeks. So not even losing weight, not even losing fat, just by tightening the muscles. So this is a great exercise over here for the obliques. We have 10 more seconds. And then we're gonna go into the giant reverse barrow. Giant reverse wheelbarrow. I can't even speak today. Oh, excellent. All right, Anna, you're gonna bring the carriage back in. Guess what is back? One wide spring. Oh, hang on a sec. I'm gonna bring the apple box in. I'm just loving it so much. Oh, I know. You hate me, but that's okay. I have 3 ex-wives. On your knees, knees on the carriage, hands on the platform. You're gonna keep your hips aligning the shoulders and the knees, and then drop the shoulders in the sockets. And then here, this is an exercise where you're using, look at those lats popping out. You can see over here, lats are popping out. Again, great follow-up to the sea serpent, hammerhead, And all these exercises, if you do them on the micro, you're gonna see the synergy that we're creating. Each exercise built upon the previous one, and the next one is based on the previous one. So these sequences are just fantastic. They're just great. I use the same kind of sequences when I work out with weight as well. So when I do this on the micro, on the mega, I'm always thinking, I'm always feeling my muscles, and my body is always telling me what is the next exercise that I need to do. So I'm always following my intuition, right? So when I design this routine, same thing. I'm looking and I'm letting the exercise tell me what should be the next exercise. A lot of my routines, you'll see like common pairing, like the chest opener with the sexy back, or the chest opener 2 with the sexy angel. Same thing, right? Here, often I'll do the reverse giant wheelbarrow followed by the next one over here. So you gotta keep your hands, put your hands on the floor actually, feet on the carriage, and go into plank to pike. So this is another one right here. This is a fantastic one. There you go. Anna right now is doing a fantastic job, and we're showing you a lot of possibility with the micro. And each one of this exercise could be a workout. If you wanted to do a wheelbarrow workout, you could. You could do only the wheelbarrow and get phenomenal results. The key is to do it long enough, right? So when you do this exercise, try to build your stamina up to a minute. But you're not gonna see the result until you do 1 to 2 or sometimes 3 minutes per exercise. When I do the lunges, for example, often I'll do 3 or 4 minutes. Good. Woo! And you go back in that one. That's okay. You can go back, yeah. So if you cannot do the plank to pike, you can go back into this exercise. This is called the reverse kneeling crunch. And again, you know, at that angle right here, in that sequence, in that succession, this is working the abs and especially the rectus abdominis. Good. And now here, Anna's doing a phenomenal job with the form. So if you try to do a minute of plank to pike and you cannot, then don't stop. Do it for as long as you can, and then follow up with an exercise that is modified, like this one, for example. This is a great modification for the reverse giant bear, the reverse giant wheelbarrow, the reverse giant plank to pike. And then we're gonna finish this workout today with the reverse super crunch one more time. So this is perfect what she was doing, because she was doing the reverse kneeling crunch, and now she'll do the same exercise. I'm gonna hold this carriage for you. Sit on the carriage, feet underneath the strap. You are so sweaty, and just the way I like it. And now move the carriage back and forth. And again, we have here the apple box, right? So remember now the micro is up 1.5 inches. So the more I lift that micro, the more abs she's gonna get, right? We'll see. And I'm so sore, guys, from my workout. I barely can move, I swear. I was just like, but I'm gonna do my best. There you go. So now she's got the manual ramp over here. Look at that. That's it. The more I lift, that's it. The more she's gonna feel this. Oh, we lost that camera there. There you go. The more I lift this, the more she's gonna start feeling the rectus abdominis. So if you know me, I've created the ramps for the mega, and then we will have a ramp for the micro. You feel that? Ooh. That's it. Yeah, we have actually a ramp for the micro. It's being in development right now. So you will be able to do this at home. You don't have to buy the ramp of yours, because I'm showing you right now. All you have to do is you have to invite your next door neighbor and say, hey, Carl, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, you want to work out together? Yeah, sure. What do you have? Oh, you can help me with the micro. Fantastic. And then you have that guy lift the back end, and then you're good. See? You have a manual ramp, literally. Or you can put an apple box, or you can put a dictionary. You can put a Bible if you want to. The Bible will give you, depending on which edition, the Bible should give you a good 3 or 4 inches right there. Good. Oh, yeah. If you put a credit card underneath the micro, that might not be enough. But definitely an apple box, that works. Look at that. Anna, go ahead and give me an oblique twist. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. I love this. This is honestly a favorite movement. You know, oh yeah. Oh, no, move the carriage back and forth. Oh yeah, I like that. Well, either way is fine. Here, do that variation. Show the audience. You can actually do this one, just twisting side to side, and that is also a very effective way to do the obliques. Oh, yeah. Nice. Excellent. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. Come over here. You did so good. Thank you so much, Olda.